Okay. This week you're going to be updating your diagnostic. For those of you that have been working Excel, it may take just a few minutes.
Hi. I don't hear anything.
Just a minute, Mom.
Okay.
Okay. I think you guys can hear me, but I'm not sure. I know Get to Know is muted. How is everybody tonight? Or this early? It's almost morning. It's almost midnight. James misses talking. Hey, Mission Impossible. Mission Possible. Dum bum bum bum. Mission Possible. Um. Well, we always appreciate when you stop by here, Mission Possible, and we like having everybody here. Good. I'm glad to hear that you can hear me. Okay. I wasn't sure. So anyway, yeah, I was asleep, but I just woke up not too long ago, and then my niece announced to me she was going to the hospital. She doesn't feel well. So then she said, "Well, why are you awake? You didn't have to get up." I said, "No, I was already getting up anyway because my friend Get to Know was going to go live. And I happened to, you know, just happened to wake up in time for him." So, well, we had the snow. The snow's already melted. It snowed all morning. And then in the afternoon, the sun never came out, but it started melting. And I was actually going to take a picture of it, but of the mess that snow leaves, but it doesn't look as pretty as when the snow is falling. So I said, forget it. It's just a bunch of mud. And I'm very proud of my dog for going outside today because back home when it was raining, I always had problems with him. And today he was a good dog and went outside and did his job. So, and yeah, Candy Wrapper, you were thinking of going to bed and then you saw that he was going live. And, yeah. And you're all snuggled with your fur babies. Yeah. I've got my two nieces in bed. Hopefully they stay asleep. Midnight says it's 5:55. And so Midnight is awake since her little man just woke up. And Opa's going, sweet dreams, everybody. We love you, Opa. Yes, Midnight loves you, and we all love you, Midnight. And I'm so glad that we got the gas turned back on when we did, because yesterday would have been a very miserable day without any heat or hot water. So, good night, Opa. Good night, Opa. Good night, Opa. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I know James. Every time James has been on Opa, you haven't been here, so he misses talking with you. And he's been a busy camper lately. Oh, you didn't get snow. You, well, I know.
Sorry, everybody. I know we're just having a family discussion about some stuff right now. Hang on.
Okay, no problem. Mission Possible. I know you mentioned surfboards, and are you like in the Philippines, or where are you that you get the golf size hail? We they get here when it hails, they can get golf size and baseball size hail and stuff like that when Texas gets their hailstorms. Oh, you're in Australia. Okay. Okay. I knew you were over in that area, so I knew it was somewhere where they go surfing. But and Candy Rapper says that she will be listening but not chatting much because she's headed to bed. Candy Rapper has to get her sleep so she can be awake to film those bucks that come into her um, land around her home and stuff like that. And she gets a lot of them. If anybody wants to come up on the panel and talk with me, get to know, drop the link, and you may join me if you would like. I am going to turn the heater on a little bit because it's a little chilly willy in the living room. So I have a little individual, it's not little, but it's an individual heater that my sister brought over that day. We didn't have heat, and I don't want to heat up the whole house. We've got it set, but we've got it set kind of on the low side. This way, we keep ourselves not heating up the whole house. And I generally am all snuggled up under all my blankets, and of course Norris is all snuggled up in there too. Oh, you had to open your window because it was so warm in your place. Yeah. Well, now I have windows. I haven't opened up windows yet, but just the back door to go in and out here. But it's been a while since I've lived in a place with so many windows and being able to get a lot of cross breeze. Okay. It's after midnight. Cinderella has left the party and she is now, her ball gown has turned into rags. The pumpkin coach is now a pumpkin. The coachmen are now mice and rats. And yeah, sometimes it does get, when it's too hot, you can't sleep either. My room that I currently have doesn't have a fan, an overhead fan, but I have fans from my old house that are in my storage. So I am going to bring those and we're going to install those in so that we have the above fans, because it also gets very warm here in Texas in the summer times. And so I will be having humidity and storms and thunderstorms and tornado warnings. And this area is very flat and has a lot of weather changes real quick all over, as everybody has seen lately with the wildfire storms that they had. I guess they had their second largest storm in Texas, you know, a firestorm with wildfires and stuff. So I'm hoping that this cooling off and snow kind of helped take care of those wildfires, so that to help get them out. But it wasn't only, it turned out the fires weren't only in Texas. They did cover a lot of Texas, but also covered some of New Mexico and I think some of Oklahoma, but you didn't really hear much about the Oklahoma part and New Mexico part. You just heard about Texas. Um, and here we go. Here we go. Get to know, have you taken care of all your family business? Dum, 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 dum. Nope, you're still muted.
I'm saying for you. How unfair is it for
Whoops. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can turn on the big TV. I can find the remote. Let me try it this way. I can't see the chat, on the big screen, but I can if I get it going. This is the problem when you have two remotes and you have I can be mechanical, but technology I don't do very well. Give me a hammer and some nails and I might be able to build something, but there we go. And then even I have, who was raised in being patient and having to wait on things with technology now and everything, I even get impatient with technology. I want it to work now. And you'd think it could just say YouTube right away since YouTube was, well, it wasn't. We watched a movie last night. We watched The Life of, or The Secret Life of Pets 1 and 2. I didn't make it through all of 2. I was too tired, so I went to bed. But I'm sure everything worked out, and all the pet owners have no clue what their pets do while they're gone to work. And let's see. Um, okay. I'm still trying to get the TV on. There we go. Okay, I see. 1. Click. And play. And here we go. Click. And play. Good to know says give them 5 more minutes. And play. Good to know says give them 5 more minutes. And play. Good to know says give them 5 more minutes. And great. Great. I'm repeating myself. Great. I'm repeating myself. I'm repeating myself. Sorry for the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. But now, I'm trying to hold it down. Now I'm trying to I muted the TV. I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to hold it down. There. Now I'm trying to I muted the TV. I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to hold it down. There. Now I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out it down. Now I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out it down. Now I'm trying to Okay. I just don't want the whole house hearing it. And it's on loud for some reason. I don't know why. I want the whole house hearing it. And it's on loud for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. I want the whole house hearing it. And it's on loud for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. I want the whole house hearing it. And it's on loud for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. I really don't want to wake up my niece. I really don't want to wake up my niece. You hear that? It's You hear that? It's You hear that? It's
You guys in a submarine or something?
I don't know. I'm trying to. Thank you. I turned off my TV. Thank
There
you,
you
Ari,
go.
for being here. Yeah, I turned off the TV, and so
Yeah, it was causing some feedback.
Right. I'm still trying to figure out this TV setup and stuff like that. And
You got one of those new fancy smart TVs?
yeah, it's one of those smart TVs, and then you have, how you have to have two remotes. And you got the
Two
Roku
remotes.
remote, you got the other remote.
Oh, you got a Roku?
Yeah, that's what they have is a Roku. And so I'm fine if they leave the TV on, but when they turn it off then I have to start from scratch. Yesterday I couldn't figure out how to turn it on at all. So I just went, okay, whatever. I'm used to not having a TV working anyway because my other TV was down while the internet was out and Wi-Fi was out. So anyway, well, I'm glad
Oh,
you're here since Get to Know Bit seems to be busy right now still.
oh, is he?
Yeah, he's taking care of some personal stuff. I don't
Oh,
really know.
good.
I don't know what it is, but at least he's taking care of it, and
Okay.
so I'm glad you're here. So I'm not by myself, and my my tap dance wasn't carrying it all. So did you guys get any cold weather today, or
It's been getting cold at nighttime.
it gets cold at night? We had snow. Well, we had
Uh,
quite a bit of snow. It's already gone.
oh, really?
It did not. It did not get sunny, but it got really cold and it snowed. I would say, well, it was one of those real wet snows. Um, I would say we probably got an estimated 5 inches, and
Really?
yeah, and
Oh.
and now it's all gone. It never got
Well,
sunny,
well, I live
but
in Wisconsin and we don't have any snow.
it was weird. But I'm hoping because
That's just all that snow shit. That just must be a Texas thing. I don't know.
well, yeah, I'm hoping that the cold and snow helped the wildfires that were going on. They had really bad wildfires here. Started
Oh,
Monday, and it was the biggest, second largest wildfires that they've had in Texas in history.
that might a little bit.
So hopefully, at least the air didn't smell like smoke, um, like it did one day. And Aaron's apologizing, but he doesn't need to apologize. Life happens. I like the big screen because now I really can see your avatar.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
It really, yeah. When it's nice and big, it is absolutely beautiful.
Here, let's see. There. You like that one?
Yes, I do.
Let's see. I got a couple
Oh, that
more.
one's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Oh, there's that one. Here, I'll keep it on this one for a little while.
Yeah. I don't think you've ever shown this one. It's similar, but it's ooh, that's nice too. Yeah.
Yeah. I got these set up so that they're like animated too. I don't want to do it right now, but I think you've seen it when I
I
animate
think I
them.
saw. I think I saw it when you did the animation and stuff.
Hmm.
On my phone, though, it doesn't show as well as it does on this big screen TV.
Yeah, I drew
And
all that in Photoshop. It's a pain in the butt, but the animations are like 60 frames, so they're
uh-huh.
like 60 individual drawings.
Wow.
Yep.
That is a lot of tediousness work, but
It
when
is.
it's done, that's cool.
Yep.
Well, for a minute there, I thought
What's up,
the different
everybody?
man had left us. Hi, how
Okay.
are you? You got different icon. I mean, different avatar
Yeah, I
up.
had to jump on my other channel real quick. I had to jump on my other account real quick.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
How big's your TV, Eladio?
Yeah.
No, how big is your TV? Like how many inches
I
or
think
whatever?
well, I was saying 72, but somebody told me they think it's a 75.
Really? Wow, that's huge.
And it's got the curve.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's huge. Mine's only a 50-inch. 75 inches. That's like huge.
Yeah, it's big. I've never seen
So
one.
my brother-in-law's got an 88-inch TV.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I want a 88-inch LED dumb TV. I don't want it to be a smart TV. Do they make those 88-inch LED just basic dumb TVs?
I don't think
Oh,
so anymore.
I'm on my way.
But I don't want a smart TV though. I don't want it to like, you know, that's
right.
like having a fucking informant like in your living room.
I always laugh when I'm listening to somebody, like when I watch my RV chat shows, about showing what's involved, and they go, and it includes a smart TV, and I'm thinking, aren't almost all TVs now smart? I don't even know if they sell dumb TVs anymore.
I'll probably have to get it off eBay or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You'd have to find somebody who kept
I could
kept kept their TV running really well, and
I could just buy a smart TV and then open it up with a screwdriver and
and
find the little chip on the circuit board that snitches you out for every TV program that you watch. And then just take your soldering iron and just let it just rest it. Just rest your soldering iron on that little chip for a little minute until it melts. And then there you go. Instant dumb TV.
oh, we lost him again.
See, mine's got all the HDMI and all that stuff, but it's not. I don't even know what classifies a smart TV. Like what that even means.
I don't
If
either.
if it's got a Wi-Fi card in it, maybe that's all it needs to be a smart TV.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know they're not like the TVs when I was a kid.
I still have my CRT. Out in the garage, I've got my CRT TV. Great big
You do.
clunky. Yeah, it's like I don't know, a 32 or 34-inch CRT. Yeah, and I've got my old computer monitor, great big clunky box. That thing's like a 27-inch CRT monitor. And then I've got a little one of those little, portable ones. It's got like
Mm-hmm.
a 5-inch screen on it, but that one's only black and white. And to change the TV stations, It's like an old radio. It doesn't even have a dial. It's got like cylinders, and you got to scroll through the frequencies just like a AM FM radio, but it's a
Oh,
TV.
wow. Uh-huh.
It's got UHF and VHF.
Just think of what all the generations have missed out on how technology has evolved. And they were talking about, on this one channel, they were talking about the new Teslas, and they were showing a guy named Mark who has ALS, and since they put a chip in Mark's brain, and now he can do all the functions that he was unable to do, writing and all that stuff. Now he can do it because he has this special chip inside of him, and he can communicate again. And but then I guess with the new Tesla, they're questioning it, that the new Teslas that will be coming out, will they be a car or not a car? We don't know. And that's that the cars flying.
Why?
Like,
what's going to be different about it?
They didn't go into detail. They just said, keep your eye out. But they were saying that all those automated cars that have had car accidents, that it's always been it's never been the fault of the automation. It's been the fault of the driver.
Well, I don't know.
Which is going to be interesting, because they're supposed to be starting to have all those semi trucks that are, automated driving for on the freeways and highways, and I wonder if those automated trucks have to have the same stop and go, driving times as ones with people, or can they drive all the way to their destination without having to stop after so many hours? And
well, if there's not a person involved in the actual piloting of it, the machine doesn't get tired,
Right.
But then it brings into the equation, who is responsible when bad shit happens?
Right.
Yeah,
because if you don't have a person driving, and then there's an accident, then if you're going to try to say it's driver error, but there was no driver, then is it the company's fault, or?
Are they still going to have a truck driver, like actually in the cockpit of them things?
I don't know. I know that in Phoenix, in the cars that they have now, they were driverless. There was no driver.
What?
No driver in the cars picking up people. In Phoenix, no driver. There's no driver at all in the cars that they have in Phoenix that are picking up people and taking them to their destinations.
Where in Phoenix is this? I've never seen anything like that.
It's all over Phoenix. It's all over the Phoenix Valley and stuff that they have these cars. They're white cars with this black doohickey things on top of the roof of the car. Yeah, it's really bizarre to look over there and see a car next to you and there's nobody in it driving.
It's just that sounds pretty screwed up.
It's and some people say they like it because then they can get in the car, they don't have to talk to anybody. But there are people that are doing it with Lyft and Uber, but then they have a driver in it. But that's where those were the ones that people were driving, and people were thinking they could just go to sleep and drive, and then those were the ones that were having accidents. But yeah, I'll have to see if I can find some articles on them, and I'll get him to get to know, and maybe he can get them to you.
Yeah, there ain't no way I'd ever get in a car that ain't nobody driving it. I mean,
I know.
it's just I don't even know what to think about that.
I know.
I ain't gonna do it though. I'm way too old school for that shit.
I'm like, I know. I would not feel comfortable if I got a ride and there was nobody driving. It's too sci-fi for me. I can watch it in movies, but I can't imagine doing it. Like, just getting in and like, even if it says something to me, that would even be more freaky if it could even, greet me. And when I open up the door, like, it would be, but there are, I know they're alive and well in the Phoenix area. I don't know about other big city areas, but
yeah, there's nothing like that up around this neck of the woods.
Yeah, well,
I don't imagine seeing them around this part of the country for any of the foreseeable near future either.
Right.
It's just too. I don't even know how to explain it. It's too Star Trek-y.
Right.
I don't know,
Yeah, it's the stuff we saw on, when we watched sci-fi movies and shows. It's stuff we never really thought would ever happen. And and yet people are coming up with stuff, and it's bizarre. It makes you wonder. Well, it makes you wonder, how did the Simpsons and some of those cartoon channel shows know stuff about the future that we've experienced. That was kind of bizarre too.
Well, the planet, I mean, all that stuff is engineered and it's pre-planned. So a lot of this stuff has been in the planning stages for a long, long time.
Uh-huh.
You know, so I mean that's how they know. They just pay attention to what's going on
And letting people know. It's a little bit more blatant now than originally, I think. We didn't realize some of the hidden parts of things. And, and then when people would mention them, it was, then they were conspiracy theorists. But then they would be kicked off of, YouTube and stuff like that because they were spreading false things, and yet some of those things are happening now. And
well, most of the people that get kicked off of YouTube, it's usually the people that don't know what they're talking about that get kicked off the YouTube. Like,
yeah,
we can talk about any of these conspiracies and stuff all day long. It doesn't matter. But some people take it to a next level by declaring certain things and speaking about things that they don't really know about. And when they speak about things that they don't know about, then it can sometimes spread false information without even knowing it because they haven't done their research on whatever topic it is. You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
And then you start getting into the whole emotional aspect of it. Like the people that get kicked off are usually spreading false information with, a vulgar emotional presentation behind it as well. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
So, those people should be kicked off of YouTube.
right,
That's
right,
the YouTube corporation discretion too. You know what I mean? But
right,
as for like free speech, I mean, everybody's got free speech in this country, just as long as you're not doing harm or, giving away national security secrets to foreign intelligence agencies. See, that's another
right,
aspect
right.
of things.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, but yeah, I mean, we could talk about aliens, spaceships, anything all day long. You know, and it's okay to talk about,
uh-huh,
whatever, so long as just so long as everybody understands who people are and what credentials people hold. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the people that get kicked off of YouTube for talking about conspiracy related things have absolutely zero credentials in anything. You know what I mean?
right.
So they really don't know what they're talking about.
They're
And
just
they
blowing air out of their mouth.
exactly, and they're really not presenting any sort of evidence or um, they don't have any actual like facts to back up the stuff they say. You know. But anyways, yeah, I've dabbled in all of like the alternative energy community and stuff here on YouTube
Uh-huh.
ever since 2008, and I've never had a problem, with people are talking about stuff of advanced science and technology.
Hi, Alan Krebs. Alan Krebs says sci-fi and movies are predictive programming, aka real.
Some of it. Most
Yeah.
of it though is just movie magic. Is what they call it. Movie magic. You know. Like when you start studying cinematography, and how movies are actually made and stuff, you'll realize that most of it is just movie magic. I mean, just look at the superhero movies, for example, nowadays. Nowadays, most movies are superhero movies because Marvel and DC Comics has completely ruined Hollywood. And, you know, Superman, back in the old Superman comics, like the old comic book, DC comic books and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and the original cartoons and things, Superman couldn't fly. He was just able to leap a tall building in a single bound, right? But now they've got all of these people, right? Bipedal humanoid critters,
Right.
and they all fly, right?
Yeah.
They all can fly without an airplane, you know? So that's all, it's actually not real, and it's all just movie magic, you know? Green screen.
That's true. I don't think I've ever seen Alan Krebs before. So welcome.
Chroma key, yep, absolutely.
Oh, blue screen, aka blue screen.
Yeah.
Is blue screen the same as green screen?
Yeah, it's just chroma key. They just you key into one color of the color spectrum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Alan Krebs? Haven't seen you around for a minute. Well, don't stop talking to Ike out here.
Oh, well, we thought you could do some talking now.
Well, I vote you can continue.
Oh, okay.
So how you doing, Alan? Huh? You still hanging over there with the grips? Like I said, it's time to play the game, I guess, huh? It's all about the game and how you play it, right? Hmm. Yeah.
Not here because you support me. That's what I'm about.
Well, here because you support me, right? Well, I'm glad you're
ADK.
A-okay, bro.
Okay.
I'm in a little bit of a shitty mood today, so
All right.
yeah, I am. I really fucking am. But
Want to talk about it? Spill the beans.
sure. What do you like to know? Why am I in a shitty mood? Well, because let me see. People want to just keep on fucking running my shit up out their mouth, and I don't know. I think I just decided I want to be in a shitty mood today. No, like I'm sick and tired of people wanting to bring up old past shit that should have never happened in the first place. Like I had a conversation with somebody earlier yesterday and on a panel, and they took accountability for a lot of shit that should have never got brushed my way, and people still want to try to bring it up and try to hash it out and try to use it against me. And it's like, well, the key player in all this, besides me, the one that all this started over, legitimately said he accepts responsibility for it. It's his fault that shit happened. So, like, get the fuck off your fucking Nicolina horse and get the fuck on, get the fuck on out of my life, dude. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I proved to you once again that I didn't do shit wrong to fucking anybody, that I didn't fucking scam anybody, that I didn't do any of that fucking shit you try to fucking blame me for. So get the fuck on out of here. Why the fuck you want to keep bringing my name about your fucking mouth?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh, because you're that disgusting of a horrible fucking person that you just gotta fucking try to fuck with people? Well, it ain't gonna work with me. Ain't gonna work with me. I might get a little bit upset about it and pissed off about it, but ain't gonna get to me like that. That's for damn sure. And all these fucking people wanting to go after fucking sweet Melissa, like, that shit better come to a stop too. Like, for real.
I don't even know her.
Rockin' Robin?
I haven't seen her on your show for a long time. I've seen her at Steffers.
It's because she doesn't want people coming after me because for her being here.
Oh,
Because she's got people that like to come after her for whatever reasons, like for stupid shit, like calling her a racist. Like, I guess most people don't know that she's married to a Jamaican man who happens to be black, and she has kids who are half black, and yet they want to go around accusing her of being a racist and bringing up her dead children, and just vile, nasty, fucking blech, puke fucking bags, dude.
wow.
Like, that's the kind of person. That's the kind of person that I don't even want to say her name to give her credit, but you guys know who the fuck I'm talking about. That's the kind of person these people fucking flock to watch and fucking support. It's fucking disgusting, dude.
Tear people down. Yeah.
It's disgusting, dude. Absolutely fucking disgusting. But I never thought I'd be up on the panel with Ernie Shell again in my life. I tell you what.
You were
Never
up on
did
a
I ever-
panel with that piece of shit?
Yeah, I sure
What
was.
the fuck did you do up on a panel with that piece of trash?
Well, he decided he was going to accept responsibility for the shit that he fucking ended up dragging me fucking through with all this shit with fucking these other fucking creators that I'm not mentioning in this conversation. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was all that shit. Huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He genuinely apologized.
And he genuinely he genuinely apologized.
I don't care. I'm still gonna fucking take him out. I don't mean to lunch if I ever laid eyes on him.
What's that?
I said I don't care. I'm still gonna take him out, and I don't mean to lunch if I ever lay eyes on him.
Oh, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying for me, like, hey, cool, thank you. Now that he's put that out there, that that this shit was on him, like, that really takes fuel away from the fire for people to try to throw at me. Like, everything that these people have tried to discredit me about they have been totally discredited about themselves by him accepting responsibility for it. Now I can finally let that water go under the bridge. I don't need to worry about that shit anymore.
Does he still have 3 active warrants for his arrest?
I don't know. I didn't get in a conversation with him about that kind of shit. I didn't talk to him that long. Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow him. I don't follow him.
His brother started talking to him again.
Yeah. That's real. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to any of those people.
Yeah.
They're like
I do my best.
mosquitoes, you know. They're like bloodsuckers, you know.
Yeah.
Mosquito
like
might
cocksuckers,
land
is
on
that what you
you,
said?
know,
Oh,
and
bloodsuckers.
eventually the
Oh.
mosquito gets slapped and squished. Yeah, that's no
Yep.
big fucking thing. Slapped, squished, flipped to the fucking ground, and life goes on for the mosquito squishers.
Oh yeah, I get it. I get it,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
I get it, bro. I get it. I don't know. I don't know, Alan, if Griff's right on anything because I don't watch him.
Oh, Alan comes from Griff's community.
That's where I met him at. Yeah, that's why I said it's kind of weird seeing him here. I don't know if he still follows Griff, but obviously, I guess from his last comment in here, I guess he does.
Well, you should not follow
I
you.
think I'm
But I mean,
subscribed to Griff. I haven't seen him upload anything lately. I haven't heard
oh, he's
anything
got
from
different
him.
channels out there. He uploads shit all the time. He uploads shit all the time.
But from what we hear, he doesn't even like you. So why is he over here? Like,
Yeah, but from what I understand, like you don't even like me, so like,
what
Griff
so what
doesn't
brings you
like
here, Alan?
anybody, man.
No, I'm
That's
talking
what
about
you got.
Alan. I'm talking about Alan.
Oh, Alan?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to like anybody when you don't like yourself in the first place. You know what I mean? That's kind of important.
Griff is right on some things.
If you don't like a person,
Ernie. No, Ernie's not right on anything. I see the problem as Jimbo and Nick. I don't know Jimbo. I don't see Jimbo as a problem. I'll be honest, Nicolina, I've never really had a problem with Nicolina. Right? She's the one that like doxed me one time, but I really don't give a shit because she's not doing anything that fucking hurts me.
yeah, well, my opinion about her is a little bit different. When you know she makes some accusations like she's made against me, they're pretty. They can be pretty detrimental if I fell for that kind of shit, but I don't fall for that kind of shit. I know I'm not a pedophile. I know I'm not a scammer. I know I'm not a liar. I know I'm not a beggar. So, like, I'm sorry she felt that way about me. So that was her apology. That's the apology she got from me. She wanted an apology. Well, she got one. I gave it to her. I'm sorry that you got me all wrong. I'm sorry you wanted to try to spread rumors about me that weren't true. I apologize that you think I'm trash. I apologize that you think you're better than me. I apologize for that. My bad. My bad. You think that way about yourself. At least when I look in the mirror, I can stand the person looking back at me.
at least you start out your day, I'm wondering who you can help instead of destroy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
I can honestly, that's a good point. At least when I wake up in the morning, the first thing on my mind is not how I can help somebody have a horrible fucking rotten day.
Yeah.
I don't wake up that way either, thinking how can I mess somebody's life up, and I don't, that doesn't come into my brain.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on that one, Mom. Right there with you on that one, Mom. I don't do that shit either. Why? Because it's not me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about this Kemper person. I really don't care. I don't really care to know anything more about Nicolina, and I really don't pay attention to Jimbo whatsoever. So, but yeah, I'll drop you a link, Alan, if you want to come up and we could talk. You know, I mean, after all, I was told multiple times by a couple of people from that community that you totally despise me and hate my guts. So, I mean, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's false, but part of me says I really don't really care.
Coming from YouTube streets, it's hard to say, huh?
Yeah, like my wife just said, coming from the YouTube streets, it's really hard to say anymore. You know.
I usually don't believe secondhand information like that, like gossip type of secondhand. I don't believe it, you know.
For real. So I'm just saying, these are people.
Gives you a chance to come up and speak about it.
Yeah, I mean, you get to speak about it, you know what I mean, and really tell him what he thinks, because you know, I mean, I don't really have any other way to think about how he feels about me if the only thing I know is what a couple other people have told me. You know what I mean? Even though I try my best not to let it affect my life, it still affects me. I hate having people think negative shit about me when they don't even know who the fuck I really am.
Yeah,
Hell
but
no reason.
once you get old enough, once you get a little bit older, man, you'll get to the point where you don't give a flying fuck what anybody thinks about you. That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, normally I really don't. I really
In real
don't.
life, you don't.
In my real life, I don't. But when people want to throw kind of shit out there that's like, accusing me of being a pedophile and shit, and I kind
We
of
judge with our kids.
and that I chop up lines of fucking crack with my kid and do lines of dope with my kids and shit. That kind of gets to me, you know what I mean? Because I mean, even though I know I don't, it still leaves room out there for people to fucking believe that kind of shit's true, and I can't handle that shit. Like for real,
Let them,
like I have
let them
never in my life what I
dude, let them fucking believe
go ahead.
it, man. Because it doesn't fucking matter, right? Like those people, it doesn't
Yeah,
fucking matter if they're gonna fucking believe lies and perpetuate lies. That's on them. That just shows you who their father is. And their father is Satan because Satan is the father of lies.
Right.
yeah, well,
You
there
know,
is that.
Yeah.
let them
I mean, there is that.
manifest the fruits of their spirit. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
you're right.
that way
When
they're
you're right,
easy
Artist,
to
you're right.
identify. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they're not going to get away with it. You know, every idle word that men speak, they're going to give an account for.
yeah.
True that.
Right.
You know, so
True that.
So Alan, are you still here? Are you still here? If you are, can you answer? Would you answer a question? Since you don't want to come up on
is
panel, and I don't
Alan
blame you
coming
at
up?
all.
Is
He
Alan
said, "Hell
coming up on
no."
the
He said,
panel?
"Hell no."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought he was saying that to something else.
Well, that's why I took it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to come up, Alan?
He doesn't.
I think I might have talked to Alan a couple times. I recognize his thumbnail because I've talked to Griff a
Yeah.
couple times over on Griff's channel and stuff.
Yeah, he's a
I don't
dirtbag.
know. I don't got a problem with
Griff.
Alan or Griff or any of that crew over there. Who was
Yeah.
it? Me and
Mm-hmm.
me and Scapegoat went over there one night.
Yeah. I used to be a big supporter of. I used to be a big supporter of Mr. Griff. You know that
Until he turned his back
until he turned his back on me
for no reason.
for absolutely no reason.
What is this? 3867794282269. What is this, Alan?
Oh,
I'm not. Yeah, I'm too tired to be like crunching numbers here, bud.
I got it. I know what he means. I know what he means.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Just,
Just wrong.
just,
I
just,
just don't.
just look at it. Just look at it. And put it all together in one.
It means something.
I don't get
I
it.
put it in. Here, I'll tell you. Hang on.
This is like a different.
You do get it?
No, I don't get it. I'm too slow.
Oh, okay.
I haven't. I'm out of coffee, man. I haven't had any coffee for like 2 days, so I'm pissed too, man. I need my fucking coffee.
We need to open to send in a care package.
I put it in the back chat. I put it in the back chat,
I
private
had to
chat there.
fucking call a goddamn APB from fucking Minnesota because I'm out of coffee and shit. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that. Just come up on the
I
panel,
do.
man.
Just like I'm going to. I'm gonna respond to that real quick for him, real quick. I'm gonna respond to that real quick for you. Because I do. There's some things. There's some things that I'd like to discuss with good old Alan Krebs. So. Yep.
I'm smoking like fucking trash can cigarette butts. Oh man, I'm fucking pissed.
So I take it you still haven't gotten a ride to the store yet.
No, I'm down to 2 gallons of drinking water. Very little food, like 2 packets of oatmeal left. That'll be gone tomorrow morning or tonight, depending on how hungry I get tonight. Yeah.
So then,
I mean, do they have like do they have like delivery, like anything like that? Like we could send them some stuff.
Huh?
yeah, is there any way we can send you some stuff or something, Mark?
I doubt
Because
it.
we will. Huh?
I doubt it. I'm hoping that something happens here this weekend. So what? Today's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now it is. Yeah.
So I'm hoping something happens tomorrow. Hoping somebody can take me to the grocery store and to the tobacco place.
Who did the show together with Rose? Alan? You and Griff? Oh, that would have been fun. I don't know if I like this ice cream cake, Dad.
Yeah, it's really hard on my.
It's definitely kind of out there.
I like the Maui Watery better.
I do too. I like the Maui a lot better. I should have just got 2 Maui Wowies and not got the ice cream cake.
That's all right. How you gonna know though?
Damn it.
Try it out to know if you like it or not.
You're not supposed to be eating regular ice cream anyway.
I'm not. I'm smoking it.
Oh, okay.
Smoking ice cream.
No, I'm smoking ice cream cake.
That's like I've smoked wedding cake before.
Yeah. See, like, right here. That's what this is.
Now I understand. Yo comprendo.
Yo comprendo, yo comprendo.
I found out my niece is, well, I've always known my niece. My niece is part Hispanic and Native American and I think Vietnamese, and I'm not sure what else. But my sister adopted 4 children. She got 2, then she got the older brother, and then she got the younger daughter. And I'm living with her younger daughter, and I have to laugh because I know more Spanish than she does, and her youngest daughter is is Mexican and stuff like that. We had a big Mexican party here on Saturday and stuff like that. But it's funny that I know more Spanish and I don't know that much Spanish because I took it in high school. So, but I was laughing because I know more Spanish than she does, and she's been around, Mexicans and stuff like that, and I haven't. I've worked with children who spoke Spanish and but I don't utilize it that much. I just have a few words in my vocabulary, and if I get around somebody, then I would like to learn, to get more into me, because otherwise I just, I only just know words here and there. So it's very, very poorly broken Spanish. And
I know some Spanish words. They're the most popular ones, you know. Puto, madre, you know, the important ones.
important ones. I know like zapatos and those kind of things. Yeah. Most of my colors and numbers and stuff.
I know some
I
Spanish.
can, I
Yeah,
can
sure.
post the
Absolutely, Alan.
if you like.
Yeah.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, once, doce, trece, catorce, quince. I forget the next one. Those are the numbers.
Yeah, it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I can try to count to 19 in German.
I was just gonna say that's German, dude.
Yeah. What's up, Warrior Nun? How are you, sweetheart?
my warrior nun.
Well, baby.
Yeah, language is funny. I mean, if you ain't got nobody to like speak it with, you'll forget it real quick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's you know, you have to one of the things that I saw with little kids that they might when they first come into school, especially children with a second language, they first start out with, they start out, we would have children who would start Spanish speaking children only. And then they started speaking English. And sometimes by the end of the school year, and then we're talking preschoolers, they were then their, you would see that their first language actually was turning into their primary language that they were using was now turning into English rather than, or they could only be tested in Spanish at the beginning of the school year when we had to do our evaluations and then you would see that they were, they had learned the language enough to be able to be tested better in English than they were in Spanish. Really weird to see that happen. And Warrior Nun, where are you from?
That's a good question. That's a good
I,
question.
I know that Mission Possible lives in Australia. And
He's actually working on something for me right now. That's bad as
is
shit.
he? Oh, that's
Yeah, he
nice.
is. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alan says he's in Florida.
I have had a private conversation with Alan before. I remember that.
Uh-huh.
I remember now because he doesn't have a cell phone. He only has a landline. I remember that now. But I don't remember us doing a show together on Roses. For what, Warrior Nun? Thank me for what, Warrior Nun? What did I do to warrant to thank you?
I just always I like seeing her.
You know, Warrior Nun was one of my like she's been subscribed to me almost since the beginning of me doing this stuff. So
But that same time as what's her name? Beyond Terror.
yeah, right around the same time Beyond the Terror was there. Yep. She actually sent me a message today or yesterday. Yeah, just checking on me, seeing how things are going.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, Mom, I need you if you could. I'll just put it in the back chat. I'm not going to put it out all out here.
oh, okay.
There's a fucking car outside the road.
So come
Okay,
Monday,
yeah,
if you don't got shit.
I can look into that.
Okay, that'd be cool. If you could just text it to me, that'd be great. So come Monday, Arctic, if you haven't been taken to the store, what do we do from there? Like, how do we get you some food and shit, bro?
Fuck, I
Amazon?
don't know, man.
Amazon?
I'm just hoping that I get this all taken care of this weekend.
I mean, we could just send you some. We could just put together a care package. You know what I mean, and send it to you ourselves.
I don't
we do
want.
that.
I don't want to put. I know. I don't want to put you on the spot, though, man.
Hey, if it was, hey,
I want you.
Did you hear what my wife just said? Like, we're doing okay, Arctic. You don't need to stress. You don't. It's if it was going to put us on the. If it was going to put us on the spot, I wouldn't offer to do it.
Paying it forward. What it is, paying it forward.
I'm a firm believer in fucking paying it forward, and I have a lot to pay forward to people, dude.
Well,
and we can't handle to go without stuff. Like that's not.
I mean,
Yeah,
what kind of person would I be to sit here and just know that you're struggling and just be able to sit here and fucking feel comfortable about it, dude? I wouldn't be a good person, and that's not what I'm not, dude.
yeah, I don't like I wouldn't want that either.
You know, like Mom, I've helped Mom out. I've helped my mom out a few times, and she's never even asked me. You know what I mean? Because I just knew she needed help.
I'm not one of those that's gonna, throw it in your face or any of that. Like we want to because we genuinely care about you. That's why you want to do it.
Did you hear what she said?
Yeah. Well, because I made a phone call up to Minnesota tonight to the woman that owns this trailer that I'm in. I let her know what was going on. And what she told me was that she got another family member sent her a screenshot photograph, like a photograph of a screenshot of this. I don't even know how to fucking call these people because they're all strangers to me, you guys.
Right.
They're supposedly my relatives, but they're all strangers to me, really. Well, anyways, this girl that's been giving me a ride to the grocery store, supposedly my cousin, right? Supposedly a big shot lawyer here in Marshfield, but not from what I can tell from being in Madison, the capital of Wisconsin. Anyways, that's a whole nother fucking ball game. But what they're saying is that that she was in the hospital for 3 days with something going on with vertigo.
Okay. I didn't know you could get hospitalized for vertigo, but okay.
Well, yeah, apparently. I mean, that's what this Facebook post was, that they sent a screenshot to my dad's ex-wife, who I talked to tonight. And so, I mean, I was talking to her, and that doesn't explain, half of December, all of January, and now all of February, right?
Yeah.
But just like last weekend or the weekend before or something was when she said she went in the hospital with like this vertigo crap. So I really don't know whether or not any of that is true. You know what I mean? But either way, it doesn't explain going on 3 months of
No.
they knowing that I'm here and they know that I need a ride to the grocery store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've tried to call them too, right? I've tried to call over to Marshfield and let them know, that I need to go to the grocery store. And you guys know that her husband came out here that one day and lied to me about getting me a pack of cigars.
Yeah.
Right? And that was,
Yeah.
it wasn't last weekend. It was, when was it? Was that last Wednesday?
3 weekends.
I think.
That was 3 weekends ago. That was 3 Wednesdays ago, bro.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That was 3 Wednesdays ago,
Well,
bro.
to me, it seems like it was last Wednesday.
It was 3 Wednesdays ago, bro.
Yeah.
Well, really? Are you sure?
Yeah, bro.
We went shopping.
Yeah.
We went shopping and you and Aaron went in the store. And
Well, how long have I been sleeping for? No, it's the 29th. Well, I mean, I've recorded it all, and it's all like date stamped and stuff. You know what I mean? But anyways,
Okay,
when
well,
they came here, he said that he was going to get his wife to bring me to the grocery store that following Saturday or whatever, and that came and went. And yeah, so I guess it was like 2 weekends ago or something like that. You know what I mean? And since then, I've like tried to call him. I try to call him, and I only get their answering machine, and I never get a phone call back from them. So, like at this point, I can only think that they're deliberately on purpose trying to kill me through starvation and water deprivation because they know my situation.
Right.
I mean,
Right?
yeah, they like. I'm not going to get into it, but never mind. But yeah, they know your situation.
Yeah. And if they gave two shits at all, they would have been out there by now. That's just.
Yeah. But we will, Arctic. We'll fucking send you something, dude. We'll send you some shit that you need, bro. Not a problem, dude. Not a problem, man.
Coffee or like
coffee, cigars. What you just tell me? You just fucking put some shit in the back. Put some shit in the back chat that you need, dude, and we'll take care of it, man.
Well, just wait until after this weekend. So hopefully I can get this all figured out this weekend. I hope. Come next week.
Okay,
though,
I can do that. But
yeah, probably will need some help.
okay, well,
But I mean, the
then
thing
do
is,
I have your word that if they don't, if you can't get anything taken care of this weekend, do I got your word that you'll tell me about it?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're in contact here on YouTube, right? So,
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
you know, I mean, I'm always around, you know.
all right. Well, I'm just saying.
But it's just, you know, it's not your responsibility, man. I mean, it's my
I don't look
family's
at it as a
fucking responsibility. You know
I
what I
know it's
mean?
not my responsibility. It's not my responsibility. You're right, but it is my responsibility as a friend to make sure that my friends have the things that they need, and if I can help them get that when anytime it's
Yeah,
needed.
if you're just down to a little bit of
I mean,
water
it's my responsibility.
and oatmeal, that, you know, we care about you. And,
Mhm.
I mean, for real, Art.
you know, that's
What's this
not all.
Alan's talking about? Chlorine dioxide. What's that mean?
He said regarding
Yeah,
the vertigo. I think he was like. I think he's thinking like you were saying something about you having vertigo, maybe, or maybe like,
not me,
or
but
right.
the lady that takes me to the grocery store is claiming that she went into the hospital with vertigo,
Right.
and
I think he might be saying. I think he's
and
trying to be helpful. I think he's trying to be helpful, not really realizing that we really don't care for this person. Like,
oh,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
right.
she's this person deserves to have vertigo.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything like that towards you, Alan. But I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, that's a good gesture. You know, I mean, if we care, if this person was cared about, we probably would relay that information to her.
Yeah.
But you know,
But she don't care, so we
he
don't
Well,
don't
the
care about
thing
our.
is, I mean, that person that's claiming to have the vertigo, you know, she says she went into the hospital. She says she was in a wheelchair for a few days because when she tried to stand up, she'd just start leaning to the left or right or some shit. And
Like you lose your balance. Like you,
but
like you can't stand up.
you
well,
know,
you can stand up, but like you
she's conscious enough to be able to make a
can't walk
Facebook
a straight line,
post, but then she's not returning
right?
my phone calls. She's not answering her phone. That's not beyond her ability because her ability is she's able to make a Facebook post, right?
Yeah.
And that's like what she said in her Facebook post is something about being in the hospital, being in a wheelchair, but she didn't make that post until I think the 21st of February. She made that Facebook post, I think, on the 21st of February, is what I was told.
And it's only been since the beginning of fucking December since they came out
And
there and helped
here it
you.
is 8 days later.
Right, yeah. So it was like the second week in December was the last time that I
Days ago.
saw them. And, you know, they took me to the grocery store on the second week of December.
Fuck.
So,
I mean, I know that I've had really bad vertigo one time where, you know, I mean, I was throwing up like crazy and everything, and they finally gave me some medicine, and I couldn't go to work for a while and drive. But if you're if you have vertigo and everything and you can't drive, you must know other people. And if you know that you help out a person who has no way to get to the, grocery store, generally you would ask somebody else, could you please take this person to the grocery store?
yeah,
Because
especially if it's a so-called family member, you know.
Right, but
right,
like what like Arctic's saying here, like
It's been
the
3
whole
months.
the whole vertical thing that could be used, that could be like credited for the last 8 days. We're talking about almost 3 fucking months of no contact with
Right,
these fucking people that are supposed
right.
to come and help him. You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like that's like okay. So we can explain off. Okay, she's had
What
vertigo for
about
the
the rest
last.
of the time?
What about what's your excuse for the rest of these motherfucking days that you have fucking neglected this man, this person, that you failed to do what you like? Who the for real? You know what I mean? Like this shit.
How do
Yep.
you expect him to survive all of this
They
stuff?
don't. That's the
Right.
whole thing.
That's wrong.
Yep.
Well, that's my family for you.
That's
Well,
just bizarre,
you got
though.
a little sub family here that we care about you. We'll take care. We'll help
That's
you take
right.
care of your shit, bro.
We might not be able to
Well,
drive you to the store, but we can get food to you.
and cigars.
Yeah.
And cigars.
And cars.
Maybe even a left-handed cigarette, you know? Or it's like, I don't smoke weed. Fuck, man.
No, I would smoke it. I just haven't in a number of years. Just
Oh,
'cause
okay. Well, maybe.
I
Well,
wouldn't
then,
even know
well,
where.
in that case,
I
well, then in
wouldn't.
that case,
I, I wouldn't know where to get any. You know what I'm saying?
we do now.
I lost contact with all my connections from when I was younger.
We're taking bong rips right now.
When I was in Madison, I was smoking. So I have friends in Madison, you know. Yeah, it is
Well,
bizarre. I
now
find
you
it
got new
bizarre
friends from
too.
Idaho. Now you got new friends from
Yeah,
Idaho.
right. Yeah, I find it all bizarre, man. You know, especially just not answering the phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when that guy was out here, when did he come out? He came out, was it last Wednesday or the Wednesday before, to fix the plumbing pipe?
That was 2 Wednesdays ago.
I think it was the Wednesday before last Wednesday. He didn't.
Yeah, 2
He
Wednesdays
didn't
ago.
seem concerned, you know, about like his wife or anything. But then again, if you knew these people, man, you'd be like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, that's shitty deal.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you go back and think about just how it all began in the first place, how it all started in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
Oh
gonna go
yeah,
out here and throw out our conversations we've had, but I mean, like, I know certain things that some people probably don't, and like, I mean, especially how shit went down. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
fucked up, dude.
Really suspect, huh?
yeah.
Suspicious, I mean.
I mean, it's real, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was getting ready to go on a road trip and shit. You know what I mean? Just saying.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's all fucked up.
Shit, I was getting ready to go on a road trip for mom, too, there for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Especially if we couldn't get a hold of you the one time when we
Yeah.
were trying.
Yeah. Like, if I don't hear from you in the next fucking 4 hours, I'm coming to fucking find you, mom.
I know. I'm
Like, look, we really don't want him coming all the way down here to Arizona to fucking for you to answer the door here. So I just better get a hold of my kid here because he's loose and he's not built with the toolbox. So, you know, I can be a little bit of a loose cannon. I really can be. The whole thing about me is I like it. I get a kick out of being a loose cannon. I really do. I fucking enjoy it. It really is. It's usually turns out to be detrimental to me, but
in trouble,
but you know,
it feels good for the moment.
fucking feels great when you're doing it. I mean, don't take my advice.
That's
I
where your
mean,
conscience comes in.
that's
And
that's where
says,
my conscience comes in. And says, okay, bud,
gotta
you
do
fucked
that.
up. You
You
fucked
really
up
wanna
enough.
do that.
Let's not do this no more. And you should probably account for what you just did. And I'm like, fuck. All right, I will. Fuck. It's fucking bullshit. I'm like, son of a bitch. And I look behind me and I'm like, holy crap, what happened? Where did all that destruction come from? I'm like, oh yeah, that was me. Fuck. you need something if you need something demolished, just let me know. I'll fucking destroy
I
it
used,
for you.
I used to work in demolition for a short time. I was
Dude, I think it'd
working.
be so fucking cool to get paid to blow shit the
Yeah, it
fuck
would.
up,
It'd
dude.
be hella fun.
I was
Fuck, dude, I'd
working
never
for
quit those
an
jobs.
eight-story skyrise in downtown Madison,
Wow.
and worked on the demolition for a couple of the floors of that. They were remodeling it. That
Wow.
was pretty crazy. Yeah, eight-story apartment complex.
Were you like blowing
There's
shit up or
old.
just destroying shit?
No, just like sledgehammers and jackhammers and
Yeah.
shit like
I just
that.
want to blow shit up. I just want to blow
Not
shit up.
like no wrecking balls, no TNT, nothing like that.
Well, then I'm
All
out.
that shit's for fun, Aaron.
Hey, hey,
Keep
you
the
can get paid to have
TNT
fun.
for fun. It was hard to work though, man. Demolition's hard
Oh
to
yeah,
work.
throwing a sledgehammer and a fucking jackhammer all day long. Fucking,
Oh yeah, lifting everything up.
it's
It
fucking
was cool
insane.
though
Shit was
because I had
fucking-
friends that were living in the apartment right next door, the apartment building right next door to that building. So I'd get off work and
Okay.
I'd just walk over to the fucking apartment next door. Hey everybody, here's a sixer. Let's have some beers, smoke some weed.
You want a bottle?
Oh, yeah.
What? Huh? You want a bottle? Where's your baby bottle at?
Oh, did someone have a bad dream? Oh, that's sad. I hate when kids have bad dreams, man.
Yeah.
I'll go fuck that dream up.
Your bottle.
Oh, dude, I had a badass dream last night. This was crazy. I don't remember
Oh, yeah?
all of it, but I remember the high spots. Like,
Okay.
at one point in the dream, yeah, me and my dad was in the dream too. I rarely dream about my dad, but like me and my dad, we were like hunting or something was going on, but we were carrying guns. We're walking on this trail. I think we were hunting, right? Because I was expecting deer to come out of the
Right.
bushes. The bushes started freaking out, right? And we're walking on this trail, and there was like a tree line on our left, and then there was an open field, and then there's woods and tree line on the opposite side across the field, right? Um, and the bushes across the field started just rattling like crazy and stuff. So we stopped, and I got my gun up, and I'm aiming at these bushes, waiting for deer to jump out and everything. Instead of deer jumping out, 7 lions jumped out of the bushes, right? Which was like, to me, it was like crazy, unheard of, right? So we were like, holy crap, these 7
Yeah.
lions jump out of the bushes, run straight at us. And my dad's yelling at me, don't shoot, don't shoot. And I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding? How come they're not deer? What are lions doing around here? There's no lions around here. And he's just screaming, don't shoot, don't shoot. I was like, all right, whatever. But these lions, they got right up in our face and they were just like roaring and, doing their lion things and crap. I'm just like, what the hell? Then we started walking a little ways and there was an opening in the tree line on the left of the path we were walking on. When we got to the tree line, I looked left because I was still like, worried about these 7 lions that were like obviously like distraught and pissed off, right? But they weren't
Right.
attacking us. They just came right up to our face and were roaring and this and that and everything. And then we got to that opening and I looked out into the clearing expecting to see 7 lions. I didn't see 7 lions. I saw 7 Indians. And they were all speaking in like, I don't know, Cherokee or Lakota or some, Indian language and stuff. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So the 7 lions are
Okay.
7 Indians. And then let me see if I can remember anything else of this dream. Gosh, that's all I remember. There was more to it than that. That's all I remember, though.
I don't ever remember my dreams.
They,
So I don't ever.
they needed help,
I can't
though, or
remember. I can't
something.
remember the last time I had a dream.
Like they were asking us for help, is what they were doing.
I'm probably asking you to save their asses from these 7 lions coming after their 7 asses.
No, they were the 7 lions.
Oh, they were the 7 lions.
The 7 lions turned into 7 Indians.
Oh, no.
And they were like asking us for help. Like somebody was chasing them or something, and they were asking us for help. I don't remember anything else. I remember a swamp. There was a swamp then. After that, I think we helped them. I think we like helped them escape or whatever. But I don't remember the details of the dream. It was a cool ass dream though. Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I had a dream. I really don't. I don't remember my dreams. The only ones I ever remember are the bad dreams. And those are not very good ones at all, man. My nightmare
It was
ones.
like the Gamma Gamma music video. I don't know if you know that one. It was like that kind of.
I don't know that video.
It was weird. I have weird dreams and shit like that though.
Do you dream regularly?
Oh yeah, every night.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's your idea about what I dude? I don't remember my dreams at all, dude, ever. Like the last dream I remember was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
You have dream cycles, like REM cycles and deep sleep cycles and stuff like that. So usually if you wake up right after your REM cycle, you'll remember your dream.
In the REM cycle, that's the rapid eye movement, right?
Yeah, that's when you're dreaming. Yeah. The REM is the dream cycle. Yeah.
Isn't there a band name REM? Yeah, there is. Is that what REM stands for? Is that what they mean? REM?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. I did not know that. Well, now you do. Oh, so check this out. So before I took my mom and my wife to Jackpot, we went out to our little local casino here, and
Yeah.
and I'm playing on this one machine, and this dude comes up and he's like, "How do you play this game?" I was like, "Why do I need to tell you?" But I told him anyway. I was like, "Well, I was like, I started playing the game. I was like, I don't know. I think you just like pick how much you want to bet, and then you push a box, and if it's got some menu or whatever." And he's like, anyway, long story short, he's like, "Hey, do you like antiques?" I was like, "I fucking love antiques." He's like, "You know what I just found? You know what I just got today?" I was like, "What's that, dude?" He's like, "Some 1910, 1920 vintage porno magazines."
What?
Vintage porno comics. Vintage porno comics from the 1910s, 1920s. Like, oh, yeah, right, dude.
Who the hell was around like in the 1920s? Playboy wasn't around back then, were they?
No.
No.
Nope. I'll show you what they are. I can show them on here. They're not that bad.
I mean, that was even before like Marilyn Monroe times and days.
Yeah. Oh yeah. These are hand drawn.
Hand drawn porno.
Yeah. Legitimate.
So the cartoon. Like Betty Boop. Like Betty Boop.
Kind of almost, but not like they're cartoonish, but they're not cartoon like Betty Boop. They're just like cartoon character human beings.
Oh, did you buy them? Did you buy them? You bought them.
He gave them to me.
False. Okay. What's that say? The false rumors?
The false rumors. It's Sylvia Kidney and false rumors. Sylvia Kidney and false rumors. These are actually called Tijuana Bibles.
Okay.
Or
Is it
8
like a
pagers.
flip book?
Or 8 pagers, okay? Or 8 pagers.
Yeah.
Now, I'll show you the first page. I don't want to get my shit all messed up on the second one.
Right. Yeah. Don't mess up
But
your
this
channel.
is like how it
here.
starts.
So it's like a comic book. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How do you know they're vintage? How do you know that they weren't just made like, last year?
Oh, well, you can tell, but there's a few different ways to tell. One, you can Google check it. They made quite a few of these. The staples in them, the staples in them are like time period. Like they don't have like they're just, I don't know, they're just, you can just tell. For one, I've done some research on them and shit too, and they're from, yeah. This one
She wore him out.
Right?
Okay.
It's rather interesting. It's rather interesting. Like
Are they all like comic book type of layout?
kinda, but not. They're like comic book layout, but like only one comic frame per page, I guess you could say. I'll show you when
Right.
I'll show you after I end the live stream. I'll show you after I end the live stream. like it's actually like it actually makes you go like, wow, well, that's interesting. Like, it's rather interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, rather interesting. You're like, oh, I didn't even really realize that they did that back then.
I almost got in trouble in jail for. I almost got in trouble in jail for drawing a naked girl. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we'd sit around in art class. One of these, there were 3 Spanish guys in our housing thing or whatever you want to call it, or bunk house or whatever you want to fucking call it. I'm not sure. And these guys were like, draw me a naked girl. I was like, I don't know how to draw you a naked girl. Oh, you can't draw a naked girl, huh? I was, fuck you, I'll show you, right? So I drew this just imaginary, completely imaginary, just made it up out of my head and everything. Like a portrait of a naked girl, breasts exposed and everything. And the guards come by and they're looking at me drawing this, and it looked real. I mean, it looked like a real person, He was like, you can't do that. I was like, what? He's like, that's pornography. You can't have pornography inside the jail. I says, it's a fucking cartoon drawing, dude. I was like, this is what came out of my fucking head. Actually, the jail guards let me finish drawing it and then give it to that guy. And he paid me like canteen. He like gave me like, I don't know, candy bars and shit that you buy out of the vending machines. To fucking draw him the cartoon naked drawing, whatever pornography. I guess that's pornography, though, they say.
Yeah. I mean, technically that's what it is. I mean,
Well, I don't know. Just naked cartoon. Yeah. So yeah, we'd sit around and do art class and stuff in there. Them guys, they were like, "How'd you draw it so realistic?" I was like, "I don't know, man. It's shading. It's all just shading. You hold the pencil this way and you scribble it on the edge." Yeah.
yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get out of here. It's been a long day. Arctic, you want to hang around for a minute? Mom, you can hang around too if you want, so you can check out my porn. But you don't have to. You don't have to, Mom. But you know. But everybody have a good night, have a good morning, have a good day, afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. Have a good one wherever it's at. Later on today, I'll be doing FBI Friday. I won't be forgetting about that one either. So come join us, come say hi, come about the rest stop and be a part of something. Come say hi. Don't be shy. Later, everybody.
Later, gators.
Later.